Hello and welcome to Racers Now. Well, the Champion Chase 2024 could be the best spectacle of the traditional four championship races at the festival itself. A proper duel between two proper horses, one from either side of the Irish Sea. The Champion Hurdle is dominated by one horse who's already 1-3 and could be 1-6 on the day. The Gold Corp has an even money favourite who looks solid as a rock and is definitely the one to beat. And the Stayers Hurdle is full of wide open, crazy horses that just end up in the Stayers Hurdle. But a champion chase showdown between El Fabiolo and Jonbon could well be the race of the week. Clearly the two best 2 mile chasers around, that is for sure. And the best news is we might actually get to see them clash before Cheltenham. That would be a novelty, wouldn't it? Two top class horses taking on each other before the festival. Amazing. That would be potentially in the Grade 1 Clarence House Chase at Ascot on January the 20th. That is if it is not frozen off. Hopefully it's on. Although our friend Nicky Henderson does already have an excuse available as Nico de Boinville is injured currently, trying to get back as soon as he can and might not be able or ready to partner Jonbon as normal in that Clarence House stake. So fingers crossed it's on and fingers crossed that Nicky Henderson is in the right mood. It's one apiece currently between these two. They've met before. Jonbon won the top novices hurdle at Aintree in 2022. That was over the smaller obstacles by a neck to El Fabiolo in second. And then El Fabiolo got his revenge at the festival last year in the Arkle Chase pretty emphatically in the end by 5.5 lengths. El Fabiolo is unbeaten in 5 chase starts, 3 of those at Grade 1 level. And Jonbon is 7 wins from 8 starts over the bigger fences. His only defeat coming in that Arkle last year, 3 Grade 1s to his name as well. In truth, the strength in depth in the 2 mile division might be lacking at the moment in both Britain and Ireland, let's be honest. Edwardstone has been the closest to Jonbon on his 2 starts this season. Edwardstone is now a 10-year-old and hasn't beaten a top-class Irish horse in his life, let's be honest. And Dysart Dynamo was El Fabiolo's closest rival on Irish soil last year, and the Dynamo has been pretty poor this season in truth. Racing Post comments often read not fluent in regards to El Fabiolo's jumping, which might put some people off, but not me. They're not necessarily jumping errors, it just doesn't appear to slow him down at all. I mean, see last year at Cheltenham, over the comment read on Racing Post, not fluent last. He had at worst landed on all fours and bounded away up the hill to win by over 5 lengths. It wouldn't put me off. He's just a quicker horse than Jonbon in my mind, on the flat and in the air. And it might be a boring statement, but I can't see Jonbon winning, to be fair. By the time you watch this, it may well all be out of date anyway, because if they do indeed clash in that Clarence House Chase at Ascot, it could be all changed. Jonbon might win by 10 lengths. El Fabiolo might win by 20 lengths. So the prices could be changing. But at the moment, El Fabiolo is the even money favourite, rightly so in my opinion. Jonbon is 11-4. And it's 14-1 bar the big two in the market, in the fixed odds market, that is. It's 20 or bigger on the exchange away from the big two. There might not be many runners, but it doesn't need many runners in truth. It might not matter. Normally I would be moaning about lack of runners, but this, as I said at the top, is a real showdown between two top-class horses. Let's hope that it happens. We're guessing on who might run in opposition. To be honest, Edwardstone is a shorter price for the Ryanair Chase than he is the Champion Chase currently. Boot Hill and Captain Guinness would be contenders for a place on top form, but both actually fell on their last start. And Editor de Gite will probably run, but was winning a handicap on his most recent start and won't be trouble in the top 2. Then it's Willie Mullins bingo, to be honest. I mean, there's currently 19 entries in the Champion Chase. Willie Mullins trained 6 of them, although Mr. Mullins did have 4 of the 9 runners in the race itself last year, so he's not scared of running some of his big guns against each other, that is for sure. We've said that before, and fair play to him. So at the moment, it's no bet. El Fabiolo will probably win again, but it's without doubt a race to savour and one that everybody is really looking forward to. Thanks for watching, and make sure you check out all the Cheltenham Festival content here on Racers Now, and we'll be back soon.